Welcome back, coin collectors and history enthusiasts. Today, first up, we'll dive into a coin that's been capturing the attention of collectors worldwide. The 1970 Monticello Jefferson nickel with the S mint mark, known for its distinct brown and black dot patterns on the obverse and reverse sides. Stay tuned to find out its market value, condition details, and why this coin is a big deal in the numismatic world. The Jefferson nickel, introduced in 1938, is one of the most recognizable coins in U.S. history. Designed by Felix Schlag, it features President Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his Virginia home, Monticello, on the reverse. The 1970 S. Jefferson nickel is particularly interesting because it was minted in San Francisco and has some unique characteristics that make it stand out. This specific coin features a fine condition rating, with intriguing brown and black dots on the obverse and black dots on the reverse. These dots could be due to natural toning, environmental exposure, or production anomalies, all of which add to the coin's allure for collectors. Condition plays a crucial role in determining a coin's value. This particular Jefferson nickel is graded as fine, meaning it has moderate wear but still retains clear details, especially on Jefferson's portrait and the Monticello building. The unique dot patterns and toning make this coin even more desirable, as these features are often seen as a form of natural artistry. So, what's the market value of this unique 1970 S. Jefferson nickel? Coins like this typically sell for $150,000 to $6,000, depending on the interest of collectors and the visibility of the dot patterns. Rare variants with unusual toning or mint errors can fetch even higher prices. The black and brown dots on this coin could elevate its value due to their rarity and aesthetic appeal. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins with unique traits, and this Jefferson nickel ticks all the boxes. The S mint mark adds scarcity, as fewer coins were minted in San Francisco compared to other facilities in 1970. Combine that with its distinct toning and dots and you have a collector's dream. The year 1970 was an exciting time for coin collectors. The U.S. Mint was experimenting with materials and techniques, and the San Francisco Mint was known for producing proof coins and smaller batches. Coins from this era often have quirks, like die cracks, misalignments, or unique toning, which make them sought after by collectors today. Have a 1970 with S. Jefferson nickel and wondering if it could be valuable? Here's how to check. Look for the S mint mark under Jefferson's portrait. Okay, now look at the portrait. Are there any spots that stand out to you? Examine the coin under good lighting or with a magnifying glass for the brown and black dots. Assess the condition. Fine details like the Monticello columns and Jefferson's hair are key indicators. Once you've identified its unique features, store it properly to preserve its value. Use coin holders or capsules to protect it from further toning or damage. This 1970 with S. Jefferson nickel stands out because it tells a story. Its toning and dot patterns are like a fingerprint, making each coin unique. Collectors appreciate these quirks as they add personality to the coin and make it a conversation starter. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a beginner, the 1970 with S. Jefferson nickel is a fascinating addition to any collection. Its combination of rarity, unique features, and historical context make it a coin worth cherishing. What do you think of this unique find? Let us know in the comments below. Next up, we're diving into the world of Australian coins and uncovering the fascinating story behind a small but mighty treasure. The 1994 Australian 5-cent coin. Specifically, we're talking about those elusive specimens with brown dots and in very fine condition. Is this tiny coin sitting in your collection or wallet worth big bucks in today's collector market? Stick around to find out. Let's start with the basics. The Australian 5-cent coin is a staple of everyday currency. Since its introduction in 1966, this coin has seen billions of copies minted. However, not all 5-cent coins are created equal. Coins minted in 1994 with unique features like brown discoloration or brown dots have sparked significant interest among collectors. But what exactly are these brown dots, and why do they matter? The term brown dots refers to a peculiar discoloration on the surface of some 1994 Australia 5-cent coins. These dots are usually caused by oxidation or impurities in the metal during the minting process. While some might dismiss these as flaws, in the world of coin collecting, such imperfections can make a coin stand out, turning it into a sought-after piece for numismatists. In 1994, the Royal Australian Mint produced over 82 million 5-cent coins. However, only a small percentage of these coins developed the distinctive brown dots due to unique environmental and production conditions. Finding a coin with this feature, especially in very fine condition, is like discovering a needle in a haystack. Now let's talk about coin grading. In the collector's world, condition is everything. A coin in very fine condition shows minor signs of wear, but all major details are still sharp and visible. The edges are clean, and the overall appearance remains appealing. For a 1994 Australia 5-cent coin with brown dots, this condition significantly boosts its market value. So what's the big question? How much is this coin worth today? Well, the value of a 1994 Australian 5-cent coin with brown dots in very fine condition can vary widely depending on demand, rarity, and the buyer's interest. As of today, these coins can fetch anywhere $60,000, and in exceptional cases even higher. That's a remarkable jump from its face value of just 5 cents. If you think you might have one of these rare coins, here's what you should do. Look for the brown dots and evaluate its condition. Reach out to a reputable numismatist or coin dealer for an accurate appraisal. Store your coin in a protective sleeve or case to maintain its value. Consider selling on collector forums, coin shows, or auction sites to reach the right buyers. And lastly, consider basic legal principles. Find, but leave the rest. Look for the brown dots on collector forums. Period. End of story. Coin sales rank. Who would have thought that a humble 5-cent coin could hold such fascinating history and value? The 1994 Australian 5-cent coin with brown dots is a prime example of how even the smallest items can become treasures in the collector's market. Do you have one of these coins in your possession? Let us know in the comments below. Next up, we're talking about the 2000 Australian 10-cent coin in extremely fine condition. If you have one of these coins, you might just be holding a hidden treasure in your pocket. The 10-cent coin has been a staple of Australia's currency since its introduction in 1966, but not all coins are created equal. The 2000 edition is particularly special, especially when found in what collectors call extremely fine condition. So, what makes this coin shine brighter in the market today? Let's dig deeper into its story, condition, and value. First, let's appreciate the intricate design of the 2000 Australia 10-cent coin. On the reverse side, you'll find the stunning lyrebird design created by Stuart Devlin, the legendary Australian designer. The obverse side features the iconic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. Now, why does condition matter? Coins in extremely fine condition, also known as EF, show only slight signs of wear. The original shine or luster is still visible, and this is what sets them apart in the collector's market. In the year 2000, the Royal Australian Mint produced millions of 10-cent coins, but finding one in extremely fine or uncirculated condition today is a rare feat. Over time, most coins go through wear and tear from circulation. However, if you have one that's been preserved with its silver-like shine intact, you're in for a surprise. These coins stand out to collectors because of their scarcity in this condition and their aesthetic appeal. Now let's talk numbers. A regular 2000 Australia 10-cent coin in average condition might only fetch its face value, but one in extremely fine condition can sell for $42,000. And if it's in mint condition, the price can skyrocket to $48,000 or even more, depending on the buyer. The collector's market values rarity, condition, and historical significance. Even slight imperfections can affect the coin's worth, but a well-preserved coin is like gold to enthusiasts. So, how can you tell if your 2000 Australia 10-cent coin is worth big bucks? Here are some tips. Use a magnifying glass to check for wear and tear. Look for clear, sharp details and a shiny surface. Cleaning can damage the surface and lower its value. Leave it as is. Consult a professional coin grading service to determine its exact condition and grade. Check recent auction results and online marketplaces to see what similar coins are selling for. Attend coin fairs or join online forums to connect with buyers directly. The 2000 Australian 10-cent coin is more than just spare change. It's a piece of history and a potential investment. If you're lucky enough to have one in your collection, it might be time to dust it off and see what it's worth. Have you ever come across this coin? Or do you have other rare coins that you'd like us to discuss? Let us know in the comments below. Next up, we're diving into the fascinating world of the Monticello Jefferson nickel, specifically the 1970 nickel with the S mint mark, brown and black dot patterns, and its potential value in today's collector market. Stay tuned, because you might have a small fortune hiding in plain sight. The Jefferson nickel has been a cornerstone of American currency since its introduction in 1938. Designed by Felix Schlag, this 5-cent coin features the iconic profile of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse side and his famous estate Monticello on the reverse. It was created to replace the Buffalo nickel and has remained largely unchanged in design for decades, except for a few key variations and mint mark specifics that make some coins highly sought after. So, what sets the 1970 with S Jefferson nickel apart? First, it was minted in San Francisco, which is represented by the S mint mark located on the reverse side of the coin, to the right of Monticello. San Francisco mint coins from this era were produced in relatively lower quantities compared to other mint locations, which immediately adds to their appeal for collectors. But the real kicker for this specific coin lies in its physical condition and unique characteristics. Coins that show natural toning or spotting, such as brown and black dots, are sometimes seen as imperfections. However, these unique markings can actually make your coin a one-of-a-quilt specimen and significantly increase its value to the right collector. When it comes to coin collecting, condition is king. The grading of coins ranges from poor to mid-state. For a 1970 with S Jefferson nickel, even coins in fine condition can fetch impressive prices, depending on their rarity and unique characteristics like those brown and black spots. To assess your coin, look for details in Jefferson's hair and the lettering on the coin. Check Monticello's columns and steps for clarity. Examine the toning and markings for unique patterns. If your coin shows natural wear but maintains key details. Now let's talk numbers, the part everyone's waiting for. The value of a 1970 with S Jefferson nickel varies depending on factors like condition, rarity, and demand. Coins in this grade typically sell for $140,000. Here's where things get exciting. Coins with minimal wear and stunning luster can command $145,000 or more. If your coin has distinctive toning or rare spotting patterns, collectors might pay a premium, sometimes exceeding $148,000, depending on the uniqueness and overall appeal. So, that 5-cent coin in your drawer? It could be worth way more than you think. If you've got a 1970 with S Jefferson nickel and want to cash in, here's how to do it. Take your coin to a reputable coin dealer or numismatist to determine its grade and value. If your coin is exceptionally rare or in high-grade condition, consider selling it through a professional coin auction. These events are fantastic for connecting directly with collectors who might pay top dollar for your piece. Remember, do your research and don't settle for the first offer. Knowledge is power when selling valuable coins. Before we wrap up, here are a few pro tips for all the coin enthusiasts watching. Always store your coins in a dry, cool environment to prevent further toning or damage. Coin albums and holders are excellent for this. study mint marks, production numbers, and grading standards to understand your coin's true value. And most importantly, enjoy the hunt. The joy of coin collecting isn't just about the monetary value, it's about the stories these coins tell and the history they represent. That's all for today's deep dive into the 1970 with S. Jefferson nickel. Have you found one in your collection? Let us know in the comments below. Next up, we're diving into the story of the 1981 Lincoln Memorial penny without a mint mark. This seemingly humble coin, especially in very fine condition and with a unique pinkish wave tone, is gaining attention among collectors. Could this penny be worth more than a cent? Let's find out. The Lincoln Memorial penny, first minted in 1959, replaced the classic wheat penny design. By 1981, it was a staple of American coinage, with billions produced that year. But what makes this particular penny stand out is its lack of a mint mark, its condition, and, surprisingly, its color. Let's break it down. Pennies minted in Philadelphia in 1981 typically didn't carry a mint mark, unlike those from Denver or San Francisco. While this might seem ordinary, collectors are always on the lookout for unique features that set certain coins apart. One of the most intriguing aspects of some 1981 pennies is their unusual pinkish or rosy tone, often referred to as pink waves. This phenomenon can occur due to environmental exposure or a natural toning process, but when it happens uniformly and enhances the coin's appearance, collectors take notice. Coins with distinct toning are not only rare but also visually striking. This makes them highly desirable for collectors who are always searching for pieces that stand out in their collections. When it comes to coin collecting, condition is everything. A coin graded as very fine shows moderate wear but retains most of its design details. For a 1981 penny, this means you can clearly see Abraham Lincoln's features, the lettering is sharp, and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse is well defined. If your coin meets these criteria and also features a unique pinkish tone, you could have a valuable collectible on your hands. So what's the market value of a 1981 Lincoln Memorial penny without a mint mark, in very fine condition with pink waves? While regular 1981 pennies' unique features like color toning can elevate the price significantly, depending on the demand and the uniqueness of the tone, these coins can fetch anywhere from $96,000 in today's collector market. Coins sold at auctions or online marketplaces often attract competitive bids from collectors. It's always a good idea to research similar listings to gauge the potential value of your coin. Thinking of selling or collecting these unique pennies? Here are a few tips. Always hold your coins by the edges to avoid damaging the surface. A third-party grading service can verify the condition and authenticity of your coin, boosting its value. Keep an eye on collector forums, auctions, and online marketplaces to understand what buyers are looking for. If you're selling, high-quality photos that highlight the coin's unique pinkish hue can make all the difference. And remember, even if your coin isn't worth a fortune, it could still be a fascinating piece of history to keep or trade. So, the next time you come across a penny in your change, take a closer look. You might just be holding a tiny treasure with a big story, and maybe even a big price tag. Next up, we're diving deep into a fascinating topic, the 2016 Australian 5-cent coin with mysterious brown dots. If you've got one of these in your collection, you might be sitting on a potential gold mine. Let's uncover its history, rarity, and value in the collector's market. Stay tuned until the end. You won't want to miss how much these coins are going for today. Before we talk about the 2016 version, let's take a quick look at the history of the Australian 5-cent coin. Introduced in 1966, this coin replaced the pre-decimal sixpence. Over the decades, the 5-cent coin has featured the echidna on the reverse side, designed by Stuart Devlin, and Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse. While most of these coins are incredibly common, certain minting errors and unique features make specific years highly collectible. So, what's special about the 2016 Australia 5-cent coin? On the surface, it might seem like any other coin in your pocket, but this version has a peculiar anomaly: brown dots or discolorations that appear on its surface. These marks are believed to result from environmental factors, improper handling, or even flaws during the minting process. Coins in very fine condition with these marks are particularly sought after by collectors because they combine two interesting aspects: the unique discoloration and the coin's state of preservation. Now let's talk about what makes a coin valuable. There are three primary factors: rarity, demand, and condition. The 2016 brown dot 5-cent coin isn't officially considered a minting error, but its unique appearance has intrigued collectors, creating demand. While it's extremely rare, its uniqueness has captured the interest of niche collectors. Coins graded as very fine or better retain clear details and minimal wear, significantly increasing their market value. Maximum wear. All right, here's the part you've been waiting for. How much is this coin worth in today's market? As of now, a 2016 Australian 5-cent coin with visible brown dots in very fine condition can fetch $30,000. Exceptional examples in higher grades, such as extremely fine or uncirculated, have been known to go for $36,000 or more, especially at auctions where passionate collectors compete for unique finds. If you're wondering whether your 2016 Australia 5-cent coin has any value, here's a step-by-step guide to find out. Look for the brown discoloration or dots. These are the key distinguishing features. Use a magnifying glass to assess wear and tear. Very fine coin should have clear details, with only light wear on the high points. If you're unsure, consult a coin dealer or have it graded by a professional service. Check online auction sites or specialized coin forums to see what similar coins are selling for. Ready to sell? Here are some tips to get the best price for your coin. Show both sides of the coin and highlight the brown dots. Mention the year, condition, and unique features. eBay, specialized coin forums, or local auctions are great places to start. Start with a slightly higher price to allow room for negotiation. Who knew a small 5-cent coin could have such a big story? Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone who loves a good treasure hunt, the 2016 Australian 5-cent coin with brown dots is proof that there's value hiding in plain sight. So, go check your coin jar, inspect your collection, and let us know in the comments if you've found one of these gems. Next up, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of coin collecting to uncover the hidden value of this classic piece, especially if it's in extremely fine condition with that silver-like shine collectors love. First, let's talk about the Jefferson nickel itself. Introduced in 1938, the Jefferson nickel replaced the Buffalo nickel, featuring a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello, his Virginia estate, on the reverse. Designed by Felix Schlag, the Jefferson nickel has been a cornerstone of U.S. coinage for decades. Now, what makes the 1997 Jefferson nickel with the D mint mark special? The D indicates it was minted in Denver, one of the U.S. Mint's primary facilities. While billions of Jefferson nickels were produced that year, coins in extremely fine condition or with unique characteristics can be far more valuable than their face value. Condition is everything. When collectors refer to extremely fine or EEF condition, they mean the coin shows only minor wear on the highest points of the design. For the 1997 Jefferson nickel, this means Jefferson's cheekbones and Monticello's details should still be crisp and defined. A silver-like shine also adds appeal. While these coins were made from copper and nickel, a well-preserved piece can have a striking luster, giving it the appearance of silver. This aesthetic is highly sought after in the collector's market. So, what's the current value of a 1997 Jefferson nickel with a D mint mark in extremely fine condition? Generally, these coins are worth $75,000 in circulated condition. But in EF condition or better, they can fetch up to $78,000, depending on the market and demand. Some exceptional pieces with pristine luster and full step details, meaning the steps on Monticello are perfectly struck, can go for even higher. Rare error coins from 1997, such as off-center strikes or die cracks, can significantly boost value, sometimes reaching $82,000 or more. To determine your coin's value, start by grading its condition. You can do this yourself using online guides or consult a professional coin grading service for a certified evaluation. Graded coins often fetch higher prices because buyers trust their authenticity and quality. The 1997 Jefferson nickel is a popular choice for collectors who enjoy completing modern sets, a great starting point for new numismatists. Plus, the D mint mark adds regional history to its appeal. If you're looking to sell, there are several avenues to explore. Online platforms, coin shows and collector meetups, coin shops and dealers in your area. Be sure to include clear photos and a detailed description of the coin's condition, mint mark, and any unique features when listing it for sale. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your journey, the 1997 Jefferson nickel with a D mint mark is a fascinating piece of American history. With its potential value and unique characteristics, it's worth taking a closer look at those nickels in your pocket or change jar. You might just find a hidden treasure. Next up, we're diving into the fascinating story of the 1985 Lincoln Memorial penny. You might think this humble coin is just worth 1 cent, but for collectors, certain versions of this coin can be worth a lot more. If you have one in fine condition with specific features, you could be sitting on a small fortune. The 1985 Lincoln Memorial penny was minted over 8.5 billion times across the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints. If your penny doesn't have a mint mark, it likely came from the Philadelphia Mint. While these coins were produced in massive quantities, not all pennies are created equal. Condition, rarity, and unique errors can significantly impact their value. The last of the major works, created by Alexander Ganningbaum. Here's a quick breakdown. Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark, over 5.6 billion produced. Denver Mint, marked with a D, over 5.3 billion minted. San Francisco Mint, proof coins, marked with an S, over 3 million struck. But what makes the 1985 penny without a mint mark special? Let's find out. Collectors are particularly interested in 1985 pennies without a mint mark that have unique characteristics. One of the most sought-after features is the presence of gray dots or discoloration on the coin. These dots are often the result of improper mixing of metals during the minting process. While such flaws might seem like defects, they actually make the coin more desirable for collectors. Another key factor is condition. A 1985 penny in fine or better condition can fetch a higher price than one that shows heavy wear. Grading services can help determine the exact condition of your coin, with higher grade coins being significantly more valuable. Now let's talk money. A typical 1985 Lincoln penny in circulated condition is worth just $75,000. However, if you have a penny with unusual features like the gray dots or in uncirculated condition, values can skyrocket. Here's what collectors are paying today. Excellent. Pennies with gray dots and no mint mark in fine condition. Coins in extremely fine or uncirculated condition. $80,000. Certified high-grade coins with rare errors, $77,000 or more. That's right, these little copper treasures can turn into big dollar finds if you know what to look for. Error coins from 1985 can fetch even higher prices. Here are some errors to watch for. Look closely at Lincoln's profile, the date, or the lettering. Doubling in these areas can add significant value. Coins that were struck off-center during production are highly collectible. If your penny has a small portion missing along the edge, it might be a clipped placket error. Each of these errors makes your coin unique and desirable to collectors. Want to know if your 1985 penny is valuable? Follow these steps. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the coin for gray dots, mint marks, and errors. Check the overall condition. Look for coins with minimal wear and strong details. Consider the character of powder and files. Consult a reputable grading service to certify your coin's condition and authenticity. Once you've identified a valuable penny, consider selling it online through platforms or at a coin show where collectors gather. Always research current market values to get the best deal. The 1985 Lincoln Memorial penny might seem like just another coin, and certain features can make it a hidden gem in the world of numismatics. Whether it's the absence of a mint mark, unique gray dots, or an error, these coins are worth a second look. So check your change, examine your piggy banks, and who knows, you might just strike it rich. Next up, we're diving into the fascinating story of the 2009 Australian 50-cent coin in very fine condition. Is this hidden gem sitting in your coin collection? And how much could it be worth? Stay tuned to find out. Australia's 50-cent coins have a rich history, and the 2009 edition stands out for several reasons. Known for its silver-like shine and intricate design, this coin was produced by the Royal Australian Mint and continues to captivate both casual collectors and serious numismatists. On one side, you'll find the classic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. And on the other, the iconic Australian coat of arms, featuring the kangaroo and emu. But what makes the 2009 coin unique? Let's take a closer look. First, let's talk about condition. The phrase "very fine" in coin collecting refers to a coin that shows minor signs of wear but retains most of its original details. Coins in this condition are highly sought after by collectors. But the 2009 Australia 50 cents coin isn't just about condition, it's about rarity. While it isn't made of silver, its metallic alloy gives it a striking appearance that collectors adore. Additionally, fewer coins were minted in 2009 compared to other years, increasing its scarcity. So, how much is this coin worth today? The value depends on several factors: condition, demand, and market trends. Currently, a 2009 Australia 50 cents coin in very fine condition can fetch anywhere $45,000 on the collector's market. However, some pristine examples, graded by professional services, have been known to sell for even higher. The key is finding the right buyer. Serious collectors are willing to pay a premium for coins with exceptional shine and minimal wear. Now, if you're lucky enough to own one of these coins, here's what to look for. Ensure it's minted in 2009. Condition check for minimal scratches or tarnishing. Look closely at the coat of arms and the Queen's portrait to confirm sharpness. Preservation is key. Store your coin in a protective case to prevent. If you're looking to sell, consider these options: online auction platforms, reputable coin dealers, coin collector forums and social media groups. And if you're a collector, keep an eye out for deals at local coin shows or estate sales. So, is the 2009 Australian 50 cents coin the hidden treasure you've been searching for? Whether you're a seller or a collector, this coin proves that even everyday items can hold extraordinary value. Next up, we're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting. Specifically, we'll talk about the 1996 Lincoln Memorial penny, the version without a mint mark, and why it has collectors buzzing. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just someone curious about that old penny sitting in your change jar, stick around. This could be worth your time, and maybe even some serious money. The Lincoln Memorial penny is one of the most iconic coins in U.S. history. Introduced in 1959, this design replaced the wheat penny and celebrated the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. On the reverse, we see the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. And on the obverse, we have Victor David Brenner's classic portrait of Lincoln, a design that's been in use since 1909. But what makes the 1996 penny without a mint mark particularly special? Let's break it down. If your 1996 penny doesn't have a mint mark, it was minted in Philadelphia. Coins from the Philadelphia Mint often lack a visible mint mark, and that's perfectly normal. However, this small detail can make a big difference when it comes to collectors' interest. So, if you find a 1996 penny without a mint mark, you know it's from Philly. But don't get too excited just yet. There's more to consider. Collectors are all about condition. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state. A fine condition coin, like the one we're focusing on today, sits somewhere in the middle. It's not heavily worn, but it doesn't have that fresh, uncirculated shine either. So if your 1996 penny has brown spots or a mix of silver and brown tones but still shows clear details, it falls into this fine category. This can impact its value. Now let's get to the big question. How much is it worth today? A 1996 Lincoln penny, without a mint mark, in fine condition, usually worth more than its $62,000. Let's start with a baseline price, from 6 pennies to 20 pennies, and compare it to present value. If penny has unique features such as an error or rare discoloration, collectors might pay a premium. For example, die errors, doubling, or off-center strikes can fetch anywhere from $67,000 or more, depending rarity and demand. Even discoloration, like unusual silver tones or brown spotting, might appeal to niche collectors. Here are some tips if you want to assess your 1996 penny for collector value. Look for doubling, missed strikes, or odd shapes. Is it scratched, worn, or damaged? Or is it clean with sharp details? While brown spots are common, some collectors like unique patterns or tones. A normal penny should weigh 2.5 grams. If yours is lighter or heavier, it could be a rare minting error. Okay, so you've determined your penny might be special. Now what? Here are some places you can sell it, or specialized coin forums. Visit a local coin dealer to get a professional opinion, great for networking with serious collectors. If you believe your coin is valuable, send it to a professional grading service to certify its authenticity. The 1996 Lincoln penny, without a mint mark in fine condition, is a jackpot find for most people. It's a fascinating piece of history and a potential gateway into the world of coin collecting. Who knows, you might discover a hidden treasure in your pocket. Change! Remember, every coin has a story. So, next time you're sorting through your change, take a closer look. Next up, we're diving into one of the most interesting and sought-after coins in the Australian market, the 2012 Australia 20-cent coin with a unique silver shade in extremely fine condition. This coin has seen a surprising surge in value in recent years, and if you're holding on to one, you might be sitting on a hidden treasure. Stick around as we break down why this coin is so valuable, how it stands out, and what it's worth in today's collector market. Before we dive into the specifics of the 2012 Australia 20-cent coin, let's take a quick look at the evolution of Australian coins. Australia, like many countries, has had a rich and evolving history of currency. Since 1966, Australia has used decimal currency, and the 20-cent coin has been an essential part of the nation's coinage. All right, now that we've covered a little history, let's zoom in on this particular coin, the 2012 Australia 20-cent coin. At first glance, it might look like just another coin, but there's a lot more going on here than meets the eye. The 20-cent coin from 2012 features a classic design on the reverse, depicting an image of an Australian frilled-necked lizard. This lizard design was first introduced in 1966, and the 2012 release was part of a series celebrating Australia's native wildlife. But what makes this specific 2012 Australia 20-cent coin so special? Well, the answer lies in its color and condition. Normally, 20-cent coins are struck from copper-nickel, a combination of copper and nickel, giving them a standard metallic look. However, a small number of 2012 Australia 20-cent coins were accidentally struck with a mix that resulted in a silver-toned shade. These silver shade coins have become a collector's item because of their rarity and distinctive appearance. Now, when it comes to the condition of the coin, this plays a massive role in its value. A coin in extremely fine condition means that the coin has only minimal wear and retains much of its original detail. It should have a strong mint luster and no major scratches, dents, or discolorations. To put it simply, an extremely fine coin is nearly flawless and looks as close to mint condition as possible. Coins in such condition are always in high demand by collectors, which leads us to our next point, the market value of the 2012 Australia 20-cent silver shade coin. When these coins first hit the market, their value was relatively low, like most modern Australian circulating coins. But as more collectors and numismatists discovered the rarity of the silver tone variant, the coin's value started to climb. Since 2012, this coin has been steadily increasing in value, especially those in extremely fine condition. So, how much is this coin worth today? Well, depending on the condition and the collector's market at the time of sale, a 2012 Australia 20-cent silver shade coin in extremely fine condition can fetch anywhere from $42,000. Some exceptional examples with certified grades can even go for higher prices at auction. But for most collectors, expect to see them listed in the lower price range, unless it's a particularly rare find with a high grade. For example, if you search online auction sites or coin dealers, you'll find various listings. The price fluctuation can be based on demand in the current market, but generally speaking, these silver-toned 20-cent coins have consistently shown growth in their value. Now let's talk about how you can get your hands on one of these valuable coins if you're looking to add it to your collection. First, make sure to inspect any 2012 Australia 20-cent coins you come across, particularly if you're sorting through loose change or buying rolls of coins. You'll want to look for the distinctive silver shade and check the coin's condition. Be sure to inspect it carefully under good lighting, as the shade difference can be subtle. If you don't find one in circulation, there are several places you can find these coins for sale. Many reputable coin dealers, both online and in person, specialize in rare Australian coins. You can also find them through online marketplaces, but always be cautious and ensure you're buying from a trusted seller to avoid counterfeits or overpricing. Once you get your hands on a silver-toned 2012 Australia 20-cent coin, be sure to store it properly. Using protective coin holders or cases will preserve its condition and maintain its value. Remember, the better the condition, the higher the price it will fetch in the market. So, to sum it all up, the 2012 Australia 20-cent silver shade coin is a fantastic find for collectors. Its rare metallic shade and the fact that it's in extremely fine condition make it a highly desirable piece in today's market. Whether you already own one or are looking to find one, this coin is certainly one to keep an eye on. Next up, we've got something pretty special for you, the 1983 Lincoln Memorial penny. Now you might be thinking, it's just a penny, right? Well, in this case, it's not just any penny. We're going to dive into the history, the rarity, the condition, and most importantly, the value of the 1983 Lincoln Memorial penny, especially the light gray and shade-fine condition with no mint mark. So stick around, because this seemingly ordinary penny could be worth more than you think. Let's start with some background on the 1983 Lincoln Memorial penny. This coin was produced during the final years of the Lincoln Memorial design, which graced the reverse of the penny from 1959 to 2008. By 1983, the U.S. Mint had already switched from producing the larger copper-based pennies to smaller ones made of copper-plated zinc, which made this year significant. But what makes this particular coin stand out to collectors? Let's break it down. First, let's talk about the design. On the front, you've got the familiar Lincoln portrait designed by Victor David Brenner, along with the words "Liberty" and "In God We Trust." The reverse, however, is where the real action happens for this particular penny featuring the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C., surrounded by the inscription E pluribus unum, United States of America, and 1 cent. But if you look closely at this 1,983 penny, you'll notice something interesting. Many 1,983 pennies are produced without a mint mark, which means they came from the Philadelphia Mint. Now, this is something to keep in mind, because certain mint marks, or the lack of them, can impact a coin's value. The absence of a mint mark in 1,983 means you're looking at a coin from the Philadelphia Mint, which is one of the factors that make this penny more interesting for collectors. Now, let's talk about condition, and this is crucial when it comes to determining value. The condition of a coin can range from poor all the way to mint state, and in this case, the coin we're focusing on is in light gray and shade fine condition. What does that mean? When we say light gray and shade fine, we're referring to a coin that has seen some wear but still retains enough detail for collectors to appreciate its design. It's not perfect, you're likely to see some light wear on Lincoln's features, and the details of the memorial on the reverse may not be as sharp as a brand new coin, but it still holds enough appeal for collectors who want an example of this year in their collection. Now, if this penny were in ungraded or mint state condition, its value would be much higher, but in this fine condition, it's still valuable to those looking to complete their sets. All right, now the big question, how much is this 1,983 Lincoln Memorial penny worth today? Well, the short answer is, it depends. Let's talk about the general market for these coins. Most 1,983 pennies you find in circulation or in poor to average condition are worth just 1 cent because that's what they were originally made for. However, when it comes to coins in better condition, like the light gray and shade fine penny we're talking about, the value starts to increase. As of recent trends, a 1,983 penny in light gray and shade fine condition could be worth anywhere $128,000, depending on the exact condition and where it's being sold. If you have a 1,983 penny in uncirculated or proof condition, that coin could fetch $132,000 or even more, especially if it's graded by a reputable organization like the Numismatics Guarantee Corporation. Coin grading service. So, how can you tell if your penny is more valuable? Well, it all comes down to grading. If your 1,983 penny is in fine condition, like we said, it's probably worth around a quarter. But the finer the condition, the higher the potential value. Who's buying these pennies, you ask? Well, it's collectors, of course. Many numismatists or coin collectors are always on the lookout for certain key dates in coins that might have some historical significance or rarity. With the 1,983 penny, the focus is often on the specific production changes made by the U.S. Mint that year, like the transition from copper to copper-plated zinc. Additionally, collectors are particularly keen on coins that are in great condition, so even if the penny isn't super rare, if it's in nice enough shape, it could become a valuable addition to someone's collection. Online marketplaces and coin auction sites often see these coins sell to enthusiasts looking to round out their Lincoln Memorial series or even investors speculating on future value. Just like with any collectible, the price can fluctuate depending on market demand, but as of now, a 1,983 penny in good condition will still fetch a decent price if you're patient and know where to look. So, how do you know if your 1,983 penny is worth more than a cent? Here's a quick checklist for you. Is the coin showing heavy signs of wear or fading, or is it still holding some of its original design features? Coins with less wear tend to be more valuable. While this is exclusive to 1,983, some pennies from this year have been known to have errors like double dies or misprints that can make them even more valuable. If you think your penny might be worth more, consider sending it to a grading service. That way you'll get an official assessment of its condition and value. Take some time to see what 1,983 pennies are selling for. Check sites, online coin dealers, and auction houses to see what similar coins are going for in the current market. So, while the 1983 Lincoln Memorial penny might seem like a gold mine at first glance, it can definitely hold some hidden value if it's in the right condition. Whether you're just starting out in coin collecting or you've been collecting for years, understanding the nuances of a coin like this is key to building a valuable collection. Next up, we're diving deep into one of Australia's most interesting and collectible coins, the 1996 Australia 20-cent silver shard, especially in extra fine condition. You won't want to miss this. Let's get right into it. The 1996 Australia 20-cent coin is a part of Australia's iconic series of circulating coins, but this particular version stands out because of its unique features and its condition. Here I have a stunning example of the 1996 Australia 20-cent coin in extra fine condition, often abbreviated as XF. This condition is key when it comes to determining a coin's value in today's market. So let's break down why this coin is so valuable, what makes it rare, and how much you could potentially sell it for. First, let's talk a bit about the history and design of the coin. The 20-cent coin was first introduced in Australia in 1966, and it's been a key part of the nation's currency ever since. The 1996 issue features the iconic design by Stuart Devlin, depicting an Australian shadfish swimming amidst water reeds, which is a beautiful and uniquely Australian symbol. This design has captivated collectors for decades. The obverse of the coin features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, as designed by Ian Rank Broadley, which has become standard on Australian currency. But it's the reverse, the shadfish, that really makes this coin stand out in the world of collectors. So, why is this coin such a hot commodity in the collector market? Well, the 1996 Australia 20-cent shadfish coin is rare for a few key reasons. First, the production numbers. While the 20-cent coin is a common denomination in Australia, the 1996 series had a limited mintage of just over 120 million coins. That's a fair number, but when you factor in how many of those have been damaged, lost, or spent, it narrows down the number of high-quality examples on the market. But here's where the real value comes in the condition of the coin. In extra fine condition, the coin will show minimal wear with clear and sharp details on both the obverse and reverse. In XF condition, the shadfish design should still be clearly defined, and you'll see only light signs of circulation wear. This is where collectors get excited, because the better the condition, the higher the value. So let's talk dollars and cents. How much can you expect to get for a 1996 Australia 20-cent coin in extra fine condition today? As of recent market trends, a 1996 Australia 20-cent shadfish coin in extra fine condition can fetch anywhere $65,000, depending on the specific market you're dealing with and the coin's overall appeal. But hold on, there's more. If you find one of these coins in uncirculated or brilliant uncirculated condition, the value can jump significantly. Coins that are in pristine, untouched condition might see prices ranging $70,000 or more, especially if they're part of a set or sought after by international collectors. In fact, there have been instances where these coins have gone for even higher amounts at auctions or in private sales, particularly if there's a high demand or if the coin is part of a unique find, like a mid-roll. So, how do you spot one of these valuable coins in your collection or in circulation? It's just about the date. Although the 1996 is important, it's about the condition. Check for signs of wear and tear. Coins with significant scratches, fading, or worn details lose their value quickly. The key features to examine are the clarity of the shadfish design and the sharpness of Queen Elizabeth's portrait. And don't forget to look for those subtle characteristics that make the 1996 Australia 20-cent special, like the quality of the minting and the condition of the edges. If your coin still has that fresh, clear look, you may be holding on to something more valuable than you realize. If you're looking to buy or sell a 1,996 Australia 20-cent coin, there are several places where collectors congregate, including online platforms or specialized coin dealers. You can also check out coin shows, auctions, and even local coin shops to get an appraisal on your coins. Remember to always verify the authenticity of the coin and get a professional grade if you think your coin might be worth a higher amount. It's always a good idea to have a certified numismatist take a look if you're unsure. To wrap up, the 1,996 Australia 20-cent coin in extra fine condition holds great value in today's market due to its design, rarity, and the quality of preservation. If you're lucky enough to have one, you might just be holding on to a small piece of Australian numismatic history that could fetch a handsome price. So, next time you're sorting through your change, be sure to keep an eye out for the 1,996 Australia 20-cent silver shadfish. It might just be worth more than you think. Next up, we'll dive deep into a fascinating and unique coin from the United Kingdom, the 2-pence coin from 2001 with a rare brownish shade that has become quite the sensation in today's collector's market. Stick around to discover its incredible value, its background, and why collectors are so eager to get their hands on one. Now, at first glance, you might think this is just another ordinary 2-pence coin, but this specific 2001 issue has caught the attention of collectors for a very interesting reason: its distinctive brownish tint. This is not a result of age or wear, but rather a fascinating minting anomaly. So what makes this coin stand out? And why is it seeing such a big jump in market value today? Let's break it down. First, let's take a look at the design of this coin. The United Kingdom's 2-pence coin is known for its iconic features. On the obverse, we have the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II designed by Ian Rank Broadley. The reverse features a lovely image of 2 intertwined sprigs of shamrock, symbolizing Ireland, as is the tradition with UK coins. However, what makes this 2001 UK 2-pence coin unique is the distinctive brown shade it exhibits. Normally, these coins have a reddish-brown copper-plated steel look, but some of the 2001 vintage coins have been found with a darker, almost rustic hue. This shift in color is due to a minting error or a specific reaction in the metal composition, causing it to develop a brownish shade. This gives it an aesthetically unique appearance compared to regular 2-pence coins. Here you can see a side-by-side comparison. The regular 2-pence coin has that signature reddish-brown hue, while the brown-shaded version looks quite different, with a darker, almost vintage appearance. But is it just a rare color variation, or does this coin hold actual market value? Well, it's not just a unique look that has made this coin highly desirable in the numismatic world, it's the rarity and condition. Before we talk about value, it's important to understand coin grading. In the numismatic world, a coin's grade is essential in determining its worth. An extremely fine coin, like the one we're talking about today, has minimal wear and retains sharp details, with only slight signs of circulation. This is a highly desirable condition for collectors. So what happens when you combine the rare brown shade with an extremely fine grade? You get a coin that stands out in the market and commands attention. In terms of market value, this unique United Kingdom 2-pence 2001 brown shade coin has been seeing a significant rise in price. While most 2-pence coins from the same year are worth only a few cents, the rare brown variant has sold for over $42,000 in certain auctions, and in some cases even more, depending on the quality and condition. This price can fluctuate based on factors like demand, rarity, and the specific condition of the coin. So why are collectors willing to pay so much for a coin like this? For one, collectors love unique, rare coins, especially when they are in great condition. The color anomaly gives the coin a distinctive character, and its limited availability adds to the demand. It's not just about the coin itself, but the story it tells about its minting process. Coin shows are where you'll often find these brown-shaded 2-pence coins fetching some serious attention. With the rise of interest in error coins and limited editions, more and more collectors are now actively searching for this exact coin. As they become harder to find, the value is likely to keep rising, making it a smart investment for anyone passionate about coin collecting. Now, you might be wondering, how do I know if I have one of these rare brown shade coins? Well, the first step is to look carefully at your collection. If you have a 2001 UK 2p coin that looks darker than the others in your pocket change, there's a good chance you've got a unique one. Check for a grading service to confirm the condition, and if it's in extremely fine or better condition, you might just have a coin worth a lot more than face value. If you do find one of these unique 2001 brown-shaded 2p coins, be sure to store it properly to protect its value. Use a coin holder or protective capsule, keep it away from moisture, and handle it with care. The better the condition, the higher the value, so treat it like the treasure it is. So, there you have it. The United Kingdom 2p 2001 brown shade coin is a fascinating piece of numismatic history and is gaining recognition in the collector's market. Whether you're an experienced collector or just starting out, this coin is definitely one to keep an eye on. Next up, we're diving into a specific coin that's been catching the attention of collectors, the 1995 Jefferson nickel with a P mint mark and a light gray shade. Let's talk about its value, what makes it stand out, and why it could be worth more than you think. This here is a 1995 Jefferson nickel minted at the Philadelphia Mint, as indicated by the P mint mark on the reverse side. Jefferson nickels in general are one of the most iconic American coins, first issued in 1938. The design features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia home, on the reverse. But, as with all coins, it's not just the year or design that affects its value. It's also about the condition and certain unique characteristics. Now, let's get into the details of this specific 1995 with P nickel. First things first, it's important to understand the grade and condition. This coin is in very fine condition, which means it shows wear, but still retains clear details. In this case, you'll notice that the design, especially the Monticello on the reverse, is still visible and distinguishable, though some of the finer details may be slightly worn down. The coin has a light gray shade, which suggests it's had time to circulate, but not an excessive amount, meaning it has that perfect balance of being preserved while still carrying a bit of character. Now let's talk about coin grading. The most common grading scale used for U.S. coins is the Sheldon scale, which ranges from 1 to 70. A coin with a grade of 70 is considered perfect, uncirculated, and flawless. A very fine coin, like our 1995 Jefferson nickel here, would typically fall somewhere between a grade of 20 and 30 on the Sheldon scale. In this range, the coin shows some wear, but the major design features are still visible. So, in terms of condition, this 1995 with P nickel is definitely on the higher end of very fine, making it a great example for collectors who are looking for something with a bit of history but still plenty of life left in it. Now, let's get to the big question. What's this coin worth in today's collector market? Well, the light gray shade on this nickel is actually an important factor for some collectors. A coin with a light gray or light toning like this one might appeal to those who prefer coins that show their age, but don't have the darker, more unsightly stains that can occur from prolonged exposure to moisture or handling. This kind of coloration can actually add to its appeal. As of now, a standard 1995 Jefferson nickel in circulation condition with a P mint mark typically only carries $80,000. However, when a coin like this one is in very fine condition and has unique characteristics like the light gray toning, we could see a much higher premium. Depending on the exact details of the coin and its appeal to buyers, this coin could be worth anywhere $87,000 in today's market. Some sellers may even list it for more, particularly if it's graded by a professional service. Collectors who are interested in this coin might be willing to pay more, especially if they're looking to complete their Jefferson nickel collection or add a coin that stands out due to its unique toning or condition. Now, one thing to remember when it comes to coin values, they can fluctuate. The value of coins like this 1995 with P nickel can change based on various factors, including demand from collectors, overall interest in the series, and even how the broader market for coins is performing at any given time. So, while right now this nickel might be worth, some collectors buy coins like this as an investment, hoping that the coin's value will increase over time. Others just enjoy the hunt for unique and well-preserved pieces to add to their collection. Either way, it's important to stay informed and keep an eye on the market trends. If you're thinking about buying or selling a 1995 Jefferson nickel in very fine condition, there are plenty of places to do so. Websites, heritage auctions, and even specialized coin dealers are great options. Just make sure to do your research and get the best possible deal whether you're looking to buy or sell. And always remember to check if your coin has been graded by a professional service, as that can make a significant difference in its value. Grading can give potential buyers peace of mind and help you get a more accurate market price. So there you have it, the 1995 Jefferson nickel with the P mint mark and light gray toning in very fine condition. It's a unique piece that could hold significant value depending on its condition and appeal to collectors. If you have one of these in your collection, it might be time to take a closer look. It could be worth more than you think. Next up, we're diving into a truly unique and intriguing coin, the United Kingdom halfpenny from 1964. But there's a twist with this one. It has some very specific conditions that make it a standout in the collector's market, including a fascinating green patina on the obverse side and black spots on the reverse. What does all this mean for its market value today? Let's take a closer look. Make sure to stick around till the end because we'll be discussing how these condition details impact its value, and I'll reveal just how much this coin could fetch in today's collector market. First, let's quickly review what this coin is. The United Kingdom halfpenny from 1964 was minted as part of the last batch of halfpennies before they were discontinued in 1984. The halfpenny features a depiction of the legendary British lion on the reverse side, and on the obverse we have the iconic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Mary Gillick. This specific coin, though, is a little different from the standard 1964 halfpenny. It has some very unique surface features, specifically a green patina on the obverse and black spots on the reverse. These marks and discolorations aren't just cosmetic. They play a major role in how this coin is perceived in the market. So, let's break it down a bit. The green patina on the obverse side of this halfpenny is the result of natural oxidation. Over time, certain metals, especially copper alloys used in older coins like this one, react with the environment. Factors like moisture, air quality, and even handling contribute to this patina. It's often a greenish tint that collectors refer to as a verdigris patina. Now, while some collectors might not always prefer patina since it can sometimes obscure the details on the coin, others find it very appealing because it adds character and tells the story of the coin's journey through time. As for the black spots on the reverse side, they're typically the result of environmental conditions, such as exposure to chemicals or the metal reacting with contaminants like sweat or oil from human hands. These spots can often be a sign of neglect or mishandling, but in some cases they can add a touch of uniqueness that collectors find intriguing. Now, let's talk about the condition of this coin. In numismatic terms, this halfpenny is considered to be in very fine condition. So, what does that mean exactly? A coin in very fine condition typically shows minimal wear, with most of the design details still visible. It's not flawless, but it's well preserved for its age, and in this case, the green patina and black spots don't detract from the coin's overall condition. Instead, they make it unique, which can actually make it more valuable to the right collector. Collectors today are increasingly drawn to coins with distinctive features. These imperfections, especially when they're the result of natural processes, can elevate a coin's desirability. This 1,964 halfpennies wear and patina don't hurt its value. They actually enhance its appeal to those who appreciate the beauty in history and the stories behind each coin. Now, on to the all-important question: how much could this unique coin be worth today? In typical, very fine condition, a 1,964 UK halfpenny might be worth around $109,000. However, this one, with its green patina and black spots, could push the value higher, especially if it's sold to the right buyer who sees the appeal in its unique aesthetic. Coins like this, those with distinct colorations and markings, are highly sought after in niche collector markets, particularly those who specialize in copper-based coins with a history. With these special features, this coin could easily fetch anywhere $113,000 in today's market. In some cases, it could even go higher if it's purchased by a collector who values its visual uniqueness and its connection to the past. If you're wondering where to find buyers for a coin like this, online auction platforms like eBay are a great place to start. There are also specialized online coin dealers who focus on unique, rare, and collectible coins, so don't hesitate to reach out to them for a more tailored market estimate. If you have a coin like this, make sure to include clear photos that showcase the unique patina and black spots. These features are what set your coin apart from the others, and they'll catch the eye of collectors looking for something just like this. So there you have it, this unique 1,964 UK halfpenny with green patina and black spots is not just a piece of currency, it's a collectible with a story to tell. Whether you're looking to buy or sell, keep an eye on the condition and appearance of your coins, as these can significantly impact their value in today's collector market. Next up, we're diving into a special piece of Australian numismatic history. It's the 2005 Australia 50-cent coin, celebrating the 60th anniversary of the end of World War II. Not only is this coin significant for its historical meaning, but it's also making waves in the modern collector market. So if you're into coins, collecting, or just curious about their value, stick around as we break down everything you need to know about the 2005 Australian 50-cent end-of-walk coin. In 2005, Australia released a 50-cent coin to commemorate the 60th anniversary of the end of World War II. The war, which officially ended in 1945, was a defining moment in global history, and Australia played a crucial role in the conflict. By the time the war concluded, over 3,900 Australians had lost their lives, and the country's role in the Pacific War against Japan was particularly significant. This 50-cent coin was part of a series issued to honor this major milestone, and its design was meant to capture the spirit of hope and renewal that followed the war's end. The coin itself is distinct, featuring a stylized image of a dove symbolizing peace, surrounded by waves, which represent Australia's long coastline and the impact the war had on the country. Now let's take a closer look at the design. On the reverse side, we have the dove, symbolizing peace, flying over a background of waves. This was an artistic decision meant to highlight both the devastation of the war and the peace that followed. The waves also nod to Australia's geographical identity, surrounded by the vast waters of the Pacific and Indian Oceans. The coin also includes the inscription, 60th anniversary of the end of World War II, along with the year of minting, 2005, and the standard Australian coat of arms on the obverse side. It's a visually striking design, and one that connects with both collectors and history buffs alike. Now, let's talk about the condition and what makes this coin so valuable in today's collector market. If you have one of these coins in very fine condition, it means the coin has minimal wear with clear details visible on the design. These coins are typically well preserved, and you'll notice the sharpness of the dove and waves. On the flip side, coins in poor condition with heavy wear can have reduced value. Coins in very fine or better condition, like uncirculated or brilliant uncirculated coins, are the ones that will really catch the eyes of collectors. If you've got one in pristine condition, hold on to it because it could be worth more than you think. As of now, a 2005 Australian 50-cent coin in very fine or better condition can fetch $25,000. But for those in pristine uncirculated condition, the value can go up significantly, reaching $28,000 or more depending on the rarity and demand. It's not unheard of for well-preserved coins to hit $32,000 or more in auctions or private sales. And if you're lucky enough to have a proof-quality version, well, that's a real gem on the market. So, why is this coin making waves in the collector's market today? Well, a lot has to do with its historical significance and its status as a limited-release commemorative coin. Many collectors are drawn to coins that have historical meaning, and World War II is, of course, a topic of global importance. The 2005 Australia 50-cent end-of-WIE coin stands out for its combination of being a national memento and a practical piece of currency. Collectors love these types of coins because not only do they represent an important time in history, but they're also beautiful pieces of art. And let's not forget, they're still legal tender in Australia, though they're rarely used in circulation today. Now, if you're looking to add the 2005 Australia 50-cent end-of-WIE coin to your collection, there are plenty of places you can look. You can check out reputable online marketplaces or Numismatics, where you can often find coins being sold by individual collectors. You can also visit your local coin shops or attend coin shows, which are great opportunities to pick up quality coins and meet fellow numismatists. Just make sure to do your research before making a purchase, as there are many replicas and less than perfect versions out there. If you want to get the best value, always ask for certification or a reputable seller's guarantee. So, there you have it. The 2005 Australian 50-cent end-of-WIE coin is more than just a reminder of Australia's role in the war. It's a valuable collectible that has only increased in significance as the years pass. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just starting out, this is definitely a piece worth considering. Next up, we're diving into something really special, the Australia 50 cents 2006 grey patina coin. This particular coin has been catching the eyes of collectors lately, and its value in the current market is surprising to many. So, let's break down why this coin is such a big deal and how much it's worth today. Let's get started. First, let's talk a little bit about the Australia 50-cent coin from 2006. This coin, like most Australian 50-cent coins, features the famous 50-cent denomination, but with a twist. The 2006 version was part of a limited edition series that caught the attention of collectors for its unique design and mintage details. However, we're not just talking about any regular 50-cent piece. The grey patina on this particular coin makes it stand out. Now, what exactly do we mean by grey patina? When a coin develops a patina, it's essentially the discoloration that occurs over time, typically from oxidation, exposure to the elements, or even just the natural aging process of the metal. The grey patina is a beautiful and distinct feature that can give a coin a sense of history and character. In the case of the 2006 Australia 50-cent coin, this patina has become quite desirable for collectors who appreciate coins that tell a story through their appearance. Let's take a closer look at the design. The obverse of this coin features the famous portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. This is a well-known design that has been on many of Australia's coins, but on the reverse side you'll notice something really interesting. The reverse design of the 2006 Australia 50 cent features an Australian coat of arms. The design is a mix of symbols representing the country's national identity, including the kangaroo and emu, as well as the shield, which includes various symbols representing the Australian states. On this 2006 version, the features are sharp and detailed, and when paired with that grey patina, the overall look is truly unique and eye-catching. So why is that grey patina so important? Well, it all comes down to the aesthetic and rarity. Patina adds character and is often seen as a sign of a coin's age or the way it's been preserved over time. In some cases, collectors actively seek out coins with a natural patina because it adds that extra layer of uniqueness. Look at the difference between a regular coin and one with this grey patina. The patina can make the details on the coin appear more pronounced, giving it a distinct look. Some collectors even believe that the aging process or the way a coin develops patina can increase its value, especially when it comes to rare or limited mintage coins like this one. Now, let's get into the fun part, the value. In the world of coin collecting, there's a high demand for coins that have unique features or that are in limited supply. And this 2006 Australia 50-cent coin with the grey patina is exception. Coins like these often get higher prices at auctions, online sales, and from coin dealers. So, what are we looking at in terms of value? Depending on the condition and how much patina the coin has developed, a 2006 Australia 50-cent grey patina coin can fetch anywhere $60,000 or more in today's market. But of course, the condition plays a huge role. Coins that are in fine condition, meaning they have little to wear, show crisp details, and have well-developed patina, are generally the ones that command the highest prices. If you're considering adding this coin to your collection or selling it, there are a few things you should keep in mind. First, always look for coins that are well preserved. If you're lucky enough to find a grey patina coin with minimal scratches or other signs of damage, you might have something really valuable on your hands. Secondly, check for authenticity. While the 2006 coin particularly rare, it's always a good idea to verify that your coin hasn't been altered or cleaned in a way that detracts from its value. Clean coins, especially when improperly cleaned, lose their value, so always handle them with care. Lastly, be sure to research current market trends. The coin market can fluctuate, and what's hot today might be as valuable tomorrow. So keeping an eye on auction results, online marketplaces, and numismatic websites will help you stay informed. If you're looking to buy or sell this coin, there are a few great places to consider. Auction houses are often a good option for rare or unique coins. You can also find them on trusted online platforms, where sellers sometimes list rare Australian coins, especially in specialty categories like rare coins or collectible currency. Local coin shops and dealers can also be a good place to find or sell this coin. So, there you have it. The 2006 Australia 50-cent grey patina coin is definitely one to watch in today's collector market. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this coin has a unique appeal that could make it a valuable addition to your collection. What do you think? Do you have a 2006 Australia 50-cent with a grey patina in your collection? Drop a comment below and let us know if you've spotted any great finds recently. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and share it with your fellow collectors. I'll see you in the next video with more exciting numismatic news. Until then, happy collecting!